So we'll start by settling the body. Finding a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to avoid slouching or leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body. Relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. And then begin to pull back your awareness, letting go of attending to the environment, constraining your awareness just to the body and mind, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation. Concentrating your awareness in the present moment by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from that distraction and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, generate a broad and altruistic motivation for your time. Recognizing one's interdependence with all other sentient beings. Recognizing how all that we have and know, all that we enjoy, comes from the kindness of others. Generating a wish to repay that kindness. Recognizing that engaging in genuine inner transformation is the best method, most reliable. Establishing new and deep beneficial tendencies, habits, ways of thinking and acting, and reducing and ultimately eliminating ways of thinking and acting that are not constructive. That are painful for oneself when they arise and often motivate actions that cause harm. Thinking that the purpose of this process is to repay the kindness of all sentient beings and to become of greater and greater benefit to them over time. And then with that motivation, we'll engage in a contemplation to draw closer to the healing aspect of enlightened mind, enlightened activity. It's represented in the form of medicine Buddha. So we begin by visualizing the medicine Buddha a few inches above the crown of one's head. He's seated on a moon disk which rests in the center of an opened lotus, with his legs crossed in the Vajra position, facing the same direction as you. His body is composed of bright, royal blue light, the color of lapis lazuli. Every aspect of the visualization is made of light and radiates light. His right hand rests on his right knee in a gesture of granting sublime realizations, and holds the stem of an aurora plant between his thumb and first finger. His left hand in his lap is in the gesture of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. He wears the 3 saffron robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. His face is peaceful and smiling, looking at all living beings in the universe with compassion and loving kindness. So pause here and try to stabilize that visualization as clearly as we can, thinking that our concentration, our visualization is invoking the energy of Medicine Buddha. And then if you would like, you can recite the prayer of refuge and bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. And then we'll recite the 4 immeasurable thoughts. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that holds some close and others distant. And then we'll recite a prayer to Medicine Buddha. You can either recite the prayer or you can make your own heartfelt request. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for offerings, and make... To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. So pause in that spirit of request, concentrating on the meaning of our request. Then visualize infinite rays of radiant white light flowing from the heart and body of Medicine Buddha. This light fills your body and purifies all disease, afflictions, as well as the cause of these problems, negative karma, delusion, and mental obscuration. All these negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid, like engine oil. Your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. As you focus on the visualization, you can join it with the recitation of the mantra of the Medicine Buddha. If you are unfamiliar, I'll put the common pronunciation also in the chat. But the pronunciation of the mantra is Tayato Om. Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. Tayato Om Bekenzi Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Bekenzi Radzutsamogate Soha. So we'll concentrate on the visualization and join it with recitation of the mantra. The second repetition of Bekenzi is sometimes optional, but can be either way, but generally it's Bekenzi twice, both times. As we engage in the visualization and recitation, we can also bring to mind anyone that we are connected to, that we wish to do the practice on behalf of, and visualize that they are also being purified in the same way. And now visualize that the light flowing from the medicine Buddha is carrying the blessings of all of the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Try to feel that you and the beings that you're engaging in the practice on behalf of are actually receiving all of these excellent qualities. As you continue to concentrate on the visualization and mantra recitation. Visualize that the medicine Buddha then melts into light which absorbs down through the crown of your head, coming to rest at the heart center. Your mind becomes one with the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. And let your mind rest in a state that is completely clear, peaceful, and free of conceptuality, feeling that this is your true nature. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate to recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, created positive energy in the mind, and think that you offer fruit of your practice for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war, conflict, poverty, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings in this moment. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.